welcome everyone to another episode of TMC. We got Ryan hosting tonight. We got some special guests. We got Battle Showed, one of a member from our Discord, playing with us tonight. He's Zippy on the spell table here. We got Mr.
Hello.
Cool and Austin, one of our long time.
I've been here before.
Yep. In fact,
Gotta bust out the expensive hat.
This is the first time we've been able to see Austin's face, and not just the blacked out silhouette with the altered voice.
I've been on camera a couple times. It's just a nightmare with my one camera setup.
Yeah.
First time without Witsec around.
Alright, so tonight I got special plans for all of y'all, as in I'm not going to let you guys have fun. I'm just kidding. It's not a control deck, but I am going to be playing Naban, Dean of Iteration, once again. Me and Lotto brewed it up. We spent a nice Saturday doing some work on this deck, and it is not the deck that it once was.
It does stuff now.
It's not Counterspell Tribal, is it?
No, but it does have a lot of them. It is as close to CEDH as you can get with your eyes getting wet. Something like that. Yeah, Steven. All right.
Yeah.
He is looking to do wizardy stuff, but he's going to do it real fast. Don't blink. All right. Austin, what are you doing?
I'm over here today, being the lowest threat on the table, so no one will target me, hopefully, right away. I'm playing the Party Time Precon with Nalia Diarnice. Ryan can pull her up on screen. She's a human rogue. It says I can look at the top card of my library at any time. I can cast clerics, rogues, warriors, and wizards from it. And then at the beginning of combat, if I have a full party, I can put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control, and those creatures gain Death Touch. So, if you've seen the Precon deck list, it's basically that. Nothing's really changed. I like this. I like the way this deck plays. For a Precon, it's one of the really good ones. And so, yeah, I'm happy to announce that I am not the biggest threat at the table tonight. Pass it on down to...
I don't know. That deck is 2-0 on the stream. I think.
No, it's...
Or did somebody sneak the win against you one game?
So I think so. I think Battle showed my...
It's a kitty cat.
I won once with it.
So that's the perk of the new setup, guys. Is you get to see my cats now. All right.
So yeah, pass it on down to Mr. Cool. Mr. Cool, what you playing tonight?
I'm playing mono black shenanigans with Crick, Son of Yawgmoth. The goal of the deck is to infinite Aether Flux.
Oh,
And if I don't kill myself, I will put myself at such a low life total that you guys can sneeze and I will die.
Yeah, that happened. We did a community game. He played this, and I was playing the Heb, and he set himself to 6, and I was like, yeah, earthquake.
Getting ahead.
No, high risk, high reward.
There you go.
I'm running a couple of proxies, but I own the cards. I'm proxying in a Cabal Coffers, a Necropotence, and an Aether Flux Reservoir.
I will
That's
say, cool. I was gonna offer. I asked Austin. He gave me approval before Battle Showed and Mr. Cole got here. But my deck does have quite a few proxies in it. I did put a lot of real cards in the deck. It is a very, very expensive deck. Actually, I have my Moxfield list somewhere floating around. I'll put it in. I'll update my Naban deck list with that new link. But it's $17,000. 13,000 of it is just Time Twister.
Yeah, we're pretty proxy friendly here because real magic is too expensive.
Do they have to be real proxies, or can I just doodle on a model dual face card?
As long as
I would love to say this with Steven here, but if I can click on it in Spell Table and it brings up the card, I'll allow it.
As long as it looks like a real card, that's fine. If it looks if it looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, then it's a little hard to tell what the hell is going on.
I mean, I just wrote the effects of the cards on a model dual face card and popped them in.
That's fine.
All right, Battle Show. What do you got going on for us?
Today I'm going to go with some Jolene the Plunder Queen. So hopefully getting you guys to take each other for some treasures while I just purely break it and take advantage of it myself. mainly big stumpy creatures, but with a few techs in there to get extra value off the treasure tokens. Not much more to say about it, really.
All right.
Overall,
I actually really
strong.
like the way Jolene plays. I've played against this deck several times now, and it feels like a Jund deck that plays almost identical to Neheb, and it's really scary. Or not
Yeah.
Jund, but Gruul.
Yeah.
It's Neheb with ramp.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna do a short intro. We're gonna flip the cameras around, and we'll get started.
And then we will roll for turn order.
Absolutely, Mr. Cool knows how things are done here on TMC.
We've got a structure. We've got an order. We do things.
I've been a back.
Ryan's over here telling me what to do again.
All right, we are back. Hope you guys. Oh boy, I am
Here to
iceless in
flip my
current
camera again.
situation here.
Oh.
We're gonna have to cut this part out. No, it's fine.
Let
Let me grab my dice real quick.
Just remember to flip me, Ryan, when you can.
Just flip your camera around. Just
Boom. All right. Let's look at that opening hand.
let's go. Gemstone Caverns, black and blue ley line, or black and white ley lines.
It's the precon. I don't think it's got gemstone or the ley lines.
All right.
I think one of them has a ley line. Blue one. It's not this deck.
I wrote a nat 1, boys. Y'all get all the luck.
I rolled the nat 1 also.
Three.
Nat 20, let's go.
All right, so
All right.
Mr. Me and Austin roll for last.
7, baby.
An 18.
Okay, I'm playing last tonight, boys.
We gotta have that handicap. We're on a home field turf.
Oh yeah.
The mulligan.
Get the
Yeah, I'll keep
board
this hand.
rearranged here.
Start out low and slow. See where it goes.
Alright. Everything looks pretty smooth overall. Alright, Austin, I gotta flip you over as well. Alright.
Am I good to start?
We are fantastic, Mr. Cole.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let me check out my opening hand.
No. One more mulligan for me. Come on, do some hands this time.
Not excited by this opening hand at all. I think I'll throw it. I think I throw it. Any normal deck, I think you probably are perfectly fine keeping the hand I had. But this ain't a normal deck, guys.
This hand is worth about 25 cents in total.
I'll stick with this hand.
That's the way I like it.
Oh. I have to put one back. Chuck that one back in the bottom.
I would say this hand is worth about 25 cents total. If this one uncommon wasn't worth like $3 for no fucking reason.
And
Right, yeah.
I guess I'll keep what I got here.
All right. Rock and
Good
roll.
deal with it then, isn't it?
Alright, we will pass the baton to Mr. Fool and we'll kick things off.
It was starting. Alright, so I draw. I will play a Swamp and I will pay 1 for a Serrated Scorpion. When it dies, I'm going to burn each opponent for 2 and gain 2 life.
Now then,
All right. Okay.
okay then, yeah. Draw for turn. I'll forest into Birds of Paradise and pass the turn.
Feels like I'm in an elevator.
Birds. Ooh.
Yep.
I'll draw.
Good old bop.
I'll play an island. And I'll just pay 1 and I'll run out an Altar of the Brood.
Dude.
Ooh, I love that card.
And I'll pass.
Gucci. Alright, I'm gonna draw a card. Ooh, I drew a card. Alright. I'm gonna play an Ash Barrens, and then I'm
Come
gonna
on.
pass.
I'm gonna be like turn 1 disenchant. Let's go.
Disenchant.
Turn 1, strip mine. No!
Okay, 2. Lose 2 life. And draw 2 cards with Night Whisper.
Sure.
And I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Play mountains. Then I will tap 3 for Tireless Provisioner. Pass the go. Oh. I swear there's nothing scary on this board.
Tap. Draw. Battle trying to convince us he's nothing to be worried about. You hear that, guys? I play a land, and that's a permanent entering the battlefield. So that triggers my Altar of the Brood. So each of y'all will need to mill 1 card.
Swamp!
Reveal 1 card.
Mill.
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 Rune of Mortality. Rune of Mortality.
M.I.
I'll leave
double
this.
hockey stick.
Soul Ring.
Oh no.
Yay! No Soul Ring!
That's alright. This deck doesn't really need it too much.
Sorry, I run 4 of them in this deck.
I'm gonna go ahead and pay 2 and play a Naban.
Oh my god.
When he enters the battlefield, he'll trigger Altar, but because of his ability and him being a wizard, Altar will happen twice. So you need to mill 2 cards.
Got a Solemn Doom Guide and a
You
Swamp.
hit a Swamp and a Defile.
Clothies and a Forest.
Right, I'll pass turn.
Gucci. I'll draw a card. Ooh, that's a card.
Is in fact cardboard, eh?
You know, looking at this card, I will say it is a card.
Stunning deduction, I must say.
Play a Vault of the Archangel and a tap 2
Oh
for
boy,
a
colorless
Talis-
travel.
Talisman of Hierarchy. And then I will pass.
Austin playing that Eldrazi tribal Nalia.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I have Ugin. Alright, let's go.
I'm gonna pay 3 for Felgry Familiar ETBs. I'm gonna gain 2 life, and when it dies, I will draw a card.
Alright then.
And poke Austin for 1.
Ah yes. Me.
Hey, when I play with randos on spell table, they will poke me for no reason when I have done nothing all game.
Sounds right. Is that it then?
Yes.
Alright, untap turn. Draw. Play a mountain. Get a treasure.
Oh,
Pretty much that's
my
the treasure
treasure.
thing.
Ooh the lolly. Ooh the lolly.
I will then sack the treasure for Jolene.
Now we got Jolene coming in.
Yep. I'll just fly over at Mr. Cool for 0, getting me 2 treasures on the attack from Jolene. And then yeah, a 0-1 coming at you at the moment, Mr. Cool.
I take 0.
Oh. Battle.
The
My face
power.
hurts.
Giving out the threat. Alright.
And then I'll pass then.
Alright. I'll go untap.
Keep it
And draw.
friendly for a turn.
I, my friends, have to do some damage to myself here. I will pay 3 and have my Sea Gate Reborn enter the battlefield tapped. Well,
You can't damage yourself. Only I can damage myself.
This rifle thinks it's a planes.
yeah, I don't know how to flip the card either. Flip it? No. Anyway, it's the backside of Sea Gate Restoration.
What? Tell me you didn't want to draw cards?
Not with the amount of mana I had at this particular second, my friend. It entered the battlefield, so you each need to mill 1.
Soul Ring.
Yay! Soul Ring. Hoarded Heirloom. Honored Heirloom is what you hit for me.
And I lost Momentous Fall.
Alright, let's do some stuff.
Could use that Soul Ring. Oh well.
Let's go ahead and pay 3 and play an old Spell Seeker.
That's another 2, right?
And yes, so y'all each mill 2 cards. And then
Myriad
I do tutor twice.
and Maskwood.
You hit Death Grip, which is kind of pretty irrelevant in this pod, other than Zippy, and a Sun Droplet, which does kind of hurt.
For me, it was a Goro Disciple of Ryosei, and then Evolving Wilds.
Alright, I get to tutor 2 or less drops. Instance or sorcery.
Ryan, did you pay the 3 life for
Yeah,
Seagate?
I'm into. I said I was going to, and then I forgot to change my because I couldn't get it to come up in spell table.
Keeping you honest.
Yeah. I understand. I'm going to reveal my tutors. I'm going to get Muddle the Mixture and Paradigm Shift.
Gross.
Very nice.
Good old Paradigm Shift.
And I'll be passing turn.
Cool. On tap, I'll draw a card. That's a card. Let's do this. I'm gonna deal myself damage. Go down to 38. I'm gonna play a Mind Blade Render. It's a warrior. Whenever your opponents are dealt combat damage, if any of that damage was dealt by a warrior, you draw a card and lose 1 life. And then I will also pay 2 for an Orzhov Signet, and then pass turn.
Alright, I'll untap.
What was Mr. Cool's turn? Battle Shield.
Oh yeah, my bad.
I'm
Sorry.
trying to decide. Do I want to play my commander, or do I want to put a target on my head?
This TMC, you know every game starts with Ryan being the target.
No, this card is going to 100% put a target on my head. So I'm going to pay 4 mana for Infernal Darkness. Lands can only produce black mana.
Okay, that's fine by me.
Yes, fine by me.
Ryan hates it. Ryan hates it.
But on my
Alright.
upkeep, I have to pay a black and 1 life every turn. Times the number counted on it.
Yeah.
And I will pass.
Alright,
That's what we call
No.
stacks, boys.
Boys.
I'll untap. Draw for turn.
Still got that bop, so you got some colored mana. That's good
Got
to
some
see.
treasures. It didn't even affect him. Don't even. It ain't even a thing.
Oh. Wait. Oh, decisions.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, I need the treasures. I'll swing Austin for 0 with the Birds of Paradise. Good bring
take 0.
Jolene to get me 2 more treasures.
I took 0 damage. I don't know if I can go on.
And then I think I'm going to have to pay 3 treasures. Grab myself an Academy Manufacturer.
Nice. Good card.
Pretty strong.
Really? Yeah. I'll use 1 treasure plus these 2 black mountains for an ingenious artillerist, which whenever one or more artifacts enter the battlefield under my control, deals that much damage to each opponent. And pass the turn then.
How much damage did we just get dealt?
None this turn.
None yet.
None yet?
None yet. Sir.
None yet business.
None yet. Alright. I will draw. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm. What will Ryan do with all black mana in his mono blue deck?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely nothing.
Don't be too sure about that.
I will pay my 3 black mana, boys. Oh, let's see. What's out here? I hadn't thought about this. I need to do a think.
Infernal Darkness is good, bro.
And my board is getting really scary now. I can't lie.
Alright, I'm gonna pay 3, and I'm gonna play a Phyrexian Metamorph by paying 2 life.
There you go.
I will make a copy of Jolene.
Smart.
Alright. So I have a Jolene now. Jolene did enter
Right.
the battlefield, so each of y'all need to mill a card.
Yeah.
Direfleet Ravenger. Dang.
Chariot of Victory.
My marching Geodome. How dare you?
Alright, I'm gonna go to combat. Do some combat-y things, you know, as people do. Yeah, I'll swing Naban at Austin.
Naban. Buddy. Okay, I'll block your Naban.
Alright. We trade?
No. I got a 1-3. Naban's a 2-1.
Oh, my bad, I was thinking it was a 1-1. Anyway, Jolene, I did attack one of my opponent. So I get to get 2 treasures.
So you get.
So I'll get 2 treasures. They enter the battlefield. They cause y'all to mill 2 cards because they are each permanent.
Yeah.
That's a Plains for
Commander
me.
and
With a multi-class
mechanics.
Bardic.
And then I will pass tournament and find my treasure token.
Cool beans. Alright, I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna draw a card. Oh, monster cardo. That's a Plains, which is really a swamp, but we don't talk about that.
Cut that part out.
Cut the part out. I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, Infernal Darkness is just too good not to run. And it's also probably a card most players won't ever see.
Okay, let's do this. So I need. So these all tap for black. That's pretty cool. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 for Gonti, Lord of Luxury. When Gonti, Lord of Luxury, enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of target opponent's library. Exile one of them face down, then put the rest on the bottom of that library in a random order. You may look and cast that card as long as it remains exiled, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any cast. So I'm going to target Ryan with it. So
I was expecting you were going to hit me. Like, let's go.
someone look at the top 4 cards of Ryan's library.
Alright, is it just you or is it a reveal?
Just me.
Alright, I'll send you a picture.
Alright. We all know about blue.
They go to the bottom, right?
I exile one of them face down, the rest go to the bottom of that library. Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be easy choice.
I hope so.
Well, it might not be
I bet it's a
super easy,
counter
but
spell.
I think I know where you're going.
Love me some counter spells. My planes that tap for black to cast a blue spell. Deals
Yep.
weapon. They're just waiting on Ryan to send me the picture. Some pics. Send me them pics, Ryan.
Well, I've got the picture for you. It's on the
Wow.
way right now.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious me. Kind
Are
of
they really
mad.
good or really bad?
What kind of
Actually,
mad
think
man
about
would
it.
pick a deck like that?
Think about it, Ryan. You'd actually create 4 treasures because there's 2 Jolenes on the battlefield.
Ah, yeah. Listen to this guy.
I'll take
So y'all will
I'll
mill
take
2 additional cards.
Yep. My bad.
2 more.
Sure.
What do you mean?
Double lands.
At what point?
Yeah, because there's 2 Jolenes on the battlefield.
Don't worry about your
you can-
draw this turn, Austin. No,
Yeah,
too late to take your draw back at this point.
yeah. Don't worry about that.
Ryan, I will take.
The far right.
I will take. No, the far right is good, but it wouldn't be good for this deck. I'll take
The far left.
the second from the left,
Really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
because I can use Gonti to cast spells as though they were mana of any color.
Yeah. Okay.
And I figure that that might be good, so I'll exile that, and the rest go to the bottom of your library.
All right. All right.
Gucci
Yeah, I
gang.
can't
All right.
believe you wouldn't go for the one on the right.
The one on the right is good, yeah, but it's just not good in this deck.
Well, I mean, you have Gonti? Question mark.
Should I run Gonti and Crick?
I don't know. It's kinda
So
limited.
I am going to pay the black and 1 life.
Yep.
To keep Infernal Darkness in play.
Yep. Yeah. So the viewers, Gonti.
So
Hand
Ryan,
drop.
so Ryan, just keep that one card of yours that I exiled just somewhere so I
Yeah,
can
I
cast it.
did. I did.
That goes up to 2.
It's such a pretty
Dang.
one too.
I know, I like it.
Paying 4 mana and 6 life for Crick.
Oh, great.
In response,
Oh,
I'm gonna pay 2 and cast Ryan's spell.
he casts a counter spell.
Ouch.
Does that go to my graveyard, Austin? Or is it exiled forever?
It just says it was exiled, and then I can cast it. So
I guess it would go to
Just
my
go to the
graveyard.
graveyard.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah,
Ryan.
it's tough.
My turn.
Alright, so
Candy.
I will untap. Draw a turn. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to play a forest, which will create me 2 treasures, which will in turn will create me 2 foods and 2 clues.
Hmm.
and you each take 6 damage
Oof.
from the Ingenious Artillerist.
Down to 32.
Can't find more. So this upside down one can be my clue for the second. I'll dig out clues. Okay, I will use 1 treasure. No, wrong ones. 1 treasure. Then these 2 Black Mountains for a professional face breaker.
Ooh, there you go.
Which is Menace. Whenever one or more creatures I control deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. And I can sacrifice a treasure token to exile the top card of my library, and I got this turn. So,
hold on. Take a deep breath.
Oh, sorry.
Think about it.
Sorry. Then I will swing at Ryan with the Birds of Paradise.
Oh boy.
For 0.
War's been declared out here.
Yep. That will create me.
War was declared when Crick got countered.
That'll create me 2 treasures on the attack, doing another 6 damage to each of you.
Ooh, another 6.
Do I also get 2 treasures? Right? Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, I'd get 4 treasures, wouldn't I? Because of 2 Jolenes. So your Jolene would create me a treasure token, which would create a second one with the Jolene.
I don't think you'd get one, Ryan, because...
No, because it's only the attacking player gets them.
Okay, yeah. I had to reread her. Not like I've ever played her before.
It's my first time playing with a mirror match on the board, so it's remembering the triggers. So that takes me up to 6. And then combat damage. It's 0, but it's still doing damage. So I'll create another 2 tokens from Professional Face Breaker, doing another 6 damage to everyone.
Down to 20. 20.
I think you chose the wrong target to counterspell, Austin.
I don't know if there's a spell in there. I think he's just doing stuff.
You could have countered the Professional Face Breaker to stop the chain reaction that's now going on.
Yeah, but I know that Crick usually turns into a I'm going to win right now kind of play.
Actually, no, I didn't have the other piece to my win con. I was missing 1 card or I would have won on the spot.
Besides, Mr. Cool's got his Infernal Darkness out.
Oh, that's on 1, not 6, sorry. And then...
Hey, that's a card you don't see very often, though.
I'll use 4 treasures. Going back down to 3. Also, yeah, that's the end of combat then. For Beast Whisperer.
Ooh.
And pass with a big target on my back at that.
Alright, my turn?
Yep.
At your instep, I'm going to use 3 of these treasures.
Yep.
And I'm going to Wizard Cycle this Feldekin Aether Mage.
Go get an Urtai.
Alright.
Bring up the Beast Whisperer for those who missed Battle's last play there.
Turn target Sliver. Oh my god.
I'm just Wizard Cycling. Gain 3 and cycling him out of here.
Goodbye.
Just doing the little thing here, boys. No worries.
Doing the thing.
The thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gotta do the little find a card here in this deck. Kind of hard sometimes. Do you ever just look for a card and just can't find it?
Yeah. Usually because I've taken it out or it's in my graveyard.
I'll get a Thoracle.
Oracle. Ooh, you got a Thoracle on the other card? Ooh. I know what you're playing at.
Just being a little mean, you know.
You know, I gotcha. I feel you.
Doing a little bit of mean stuff, you know.
Little Thoracle action.
Yeah.
It'd be a shame if you can't cast it.
Bold of you to assume I can't. Alright, draw.
Get him, Ryan.
I'll go to combat and I'll swing. Let's see. How is she worded?
Which one?
All right. Yeah, I will swing my Jolene at swing it to Mr. Cool
On the ground.
on the ground. 2/2. It looks like.
I'm gonna block with my familiar to draw a card.
All right. But I do get to make some treasures. I think I make.
That's fine.
Is it 4 battle?
Yeah, it's still 4 treasures.
All right. So I'll go up to 5 treasures.
How does it?
Because Jolene, because he's attacking one of my opponents, he gets a treasure from my Jolene. Then his Jolene trigger gets a treasure for himself.
Oh, that attacking player. Oh, I've been reading Jolene wrong again.
Yeah, I was too. Don't worry.
Well, shoot, I should be attacking then. My goodness.
Yeah.
I think it's only 3. I don't think it's the full 4.
That would be 4, because you get one off your Jolene, which would give you an additional treasure. My Jolene gives you a treasure. Your Jolene will then trigger, giving you an additional treasure.
No.
Right.
No. It's because it's an if. They don't.
One or more.
Yeah, it's an if effect, so they just add. They don't multiply. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, sorry.
It'll just be 3.
Oh yeah, so actually you're gained 3 life back as well from last turn, sorry.
Man, I might as well sack Infernal Darkness next turn because it's doing nothing.
All right. So I did get 3 treasures, so I do have to mill 3 cards to the altar.
Yeah.
Got a Rumor Gatherer. I've got a Mage's Attendant, and I've got a Swamp.
2 lands and a removal spell.
Sounds like
And
the
it's 3 lands for me.
All right, and then I'm going to sack a treasure and pay a colorless and cast a Paradigm Shift.
There we go.
Guys.
Oh, you know,
I'm
Paradigm
assuming that resolves.
Yeah, unfortunately.
My graveyard gets shuffled into my library, and my library gets exiled.
Are you regretting countering Crick yet?
No. I never regret anything I do.
So, 3 cards in my library.
He's gonna throw
Paradigm in the graveyard, and then
I'm
I
going
will.
to sack a treasure for the exile the top card and do it again, see if we can find some answers quickly. Okay. Nope, that doesn't help.
All
Quick,
right.
force him to make treasure tokens.
I'll tap these 2 treasures for blue, and do Thoracle,
Oracle.
Yeah.
and it's devotion of 3 with 3 cards in the library,
Yep, GG.
and also y'all mill 1 card each.
And a forest again.
I mean,
All right,
Pokemon.
all right. Naban's got a victory here. A little
Yeehaw.
cheesy one. I am pretty solid that battle had that game won if I did not win.